Well, guys, it's only Wednesday, and I'm beginning to regret Wrong Turn Week. Today, we're taking a look at Wrong Turn 3, Left 4 Dead, which is a significant downgrade from the first two films in every way. This really felt like some producers wanted to shit out another sequel as quickly as possible after the success of Wrong Turn 2. I guess I got about what I expected, considering they got the director of Sharktopus to do this one. He also directed Wrong Turn 4 and 5, so I think we're gonna be in for a rough couple of days here. The plot for this one follows a prisoner transport bus that gets intercepted and run off the road by Free Finger. It's a strange way to start the movie. Something about it immediately feels off. It doesn't feel like something that would happen in a Wrong Turn movie. It's the wrong kind of ridiculous, and I think that describes this movie pretty well. It's like someone watched Wrong Turn 2 and said, I can do that, without actually understanding what fans liked about it. Case in point, my biggest gripe with this movie, the special effects in it are terrible. Every kill sequence has some terrible CGI tied to it, which was obviously done to cut costs. The makeup for the cannibals looks awful, and don't get me started on the green screens. But even if they made this fucking thing look like Avatar, it still wouldn't be a good movie. The entire fucking thing is a slog. Holy shit, this was so much worse than I expected it to be, and I wasn't expecting much. The core idea of escaped criminals versus inbred cannibals isn't bad, but ideas only get you so far. In the hands of someone else, Wrong Turn 3 could have probably been a fun grindhouse-style throwback, but instead they went for a 2000s torture porn feel. I never liked that term, but I can't think of a better one to describe this movie. Feels like the person who wrote it hated every character they created and the previous Wrong Turn movies. I have so many questions in regards to this script, but my main one is, why are all these characters so unlikable? Why did they think it was a good idea to make one of the main ones a neo-Nazi? Wrong Turn 2 had unlikable characters, but they were mostly just annoying. Here, they're despicable and constantly at each other's throats. I found it exhausting after just 20 minutes, and it never got better. I thought it would when they introduced the character of Alex. She's actually a part of the opening scene where we see all of her friends get killed. Once she links up with the cops and prisoners, my interest peaked up a little, since I thought it would change the dynamic of the group, but it never really does. This bland cop named Nate is still the lead, while Alex is mostly there to either be in danger or look pretty. The neo-Nazi guy is constantly saying they should gang rape her, which is just weird. Honestly, the writing felt pretty misogynistic to me. There's also a subplot involving a truck filled with money that they just happen to stumble upon, just like they stumble upon Alex. In fact, most of this movie is them just wandering aimlessly through the woods before eventually running into some plot. It's like they wanted to make a Predator movie about a bunch of bad dudes in the forest, but unfortunately only had the license to Wrong Turn. So instead of the Predator in the jungle, you have Free Finger running around in West Virginia. Thing is, though, they decided to shoot the film in Bulgaria instead of Canada like the first two films, and you can tell it's a different location. All of this leads to the film feeling separated from the prior ones, and not in a good way. Wrong Turn 3 stands out like a sore thumb in a way that worries me for the future. I have 3 more of these movies to get through before I get to rewatch the 2021 reboot. Wrong Turn 3 is a goddamn travesty. It was released in 2010 and has all the worst elements of 2000s horror. It's dull, derivative, and mean-spirited in all the wrong ways. The opening scene feels like you're watching a cheap porno, and the rest of the film doesn't get much better. I have to imagine that Wrong Turn 4 is better than this, because otherwise we're in for a rough couple of days. I don't fucking know, man. Check back tomorrow for Wrong Turn 4. Leave a like, it really helps out, and subscribe if you're into this kind of garbage I'm watching. Okay, bye.